Hello, everyone, and good morning, and welcome to this week's Facebook Lives Ask an Attorney with me, Doina Boswell O'Shell of the Boswell Law Firm. And this week, we're coming up on Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And I wish a beautiful, happy, lovely day for everyone. And that just brought to mind for me that we're coming up on this fabulous day for us mothers that one of the best gifts that we can give our loved ones is a properly executed estate plan, at least a will. You know, that sets up everything to do with your property and what happens. If something happens to you, and it's your time to leave this beautiful world, um, just having your affairs in order makes things so much easier for your loved ones. Um, from who's going to get your property to setting up trust for any special needs children that you have. You can set up trust to help take care of your fur babies, because I know many of us have our animals that we love, and you can just set up and make sure that they're taken care of and what you want to have happen to them. Um, you can have if you have minor children, what you'd like to have see happen with them as well. So there's all kinds of things that you can just plan for ahead of time that will make things so much easier for your family. Um, they're already dealing with the loss of their loved one, you, and just having to go through the court battles that happen whenever we have somebody that passes away without a will is very, very stressful. They have to go through two court battles. They have to get an heirship proceeding to determine who the heirs are, which means they have to bring in people that knew the family as witnesses that can testify as to, you know, children, heirs, siblings, everything like that. And those witnesses have to appear in court. Some courts are still doing it virtually, but some actually have to come in person um, and testify. And you have to get an attorney that represents your loved one, plus an attorney that represents any possible unknown heirs. So now you have the cost of two attorneys, two lawsuits, because you're going to also file for an administration usually, because that allows you to be the manager of the estate so that you can gather up assets, pay bills, and distribute the assets where they need to go. So you've got double the cost, double the attorneys, double the time, double just it's a lot of work to handle an estate when we don't have an estate plan or at least a will in place. Now, the other documents that generally comprise the estate plan are going to be your power of attorney. So, if that's something happens to you and you're still with us, but you're not able to make decisions for yourself, this allows somebody to pay your bills, to make medical decisions if they need to. You can do a directive that allows the person that has your power of attorney for medical decisions to know what you would want to have done in certain situations. So that just helps them make some very tough decisions, knowing what you would want to have done if you were able to make the decision for yourself. Um, you can do a declaration of guardian, which is um, declaring if you ever have to have a guardian appointed for you, who you would want to have and who you would not want to have serve as your guardian. Um, there's a directive for mental health care because the power of attorney for medical decisions usually does not cover mental health care um, decisions, and so they need to have that directive on file. Um, you have some transfer on death deeds and titles that you can do, so it just makes the whole end of life property transfer much easier. You can do some planning for, tax issues. You can make some planning to help defray some costs that your loved one can get for inheriting a retirement plan. All kinds of things you can do with an estate plan to help your loved ones out so that they're not having the added burden of multiple court battles and multiple attorneys they're dealing with, and having to find those witnesses and do all those things that they would have to do. So I hope this has been informative this week. Going to be a shorter week, but once again, happy Mother's Day to all you wonderful, beautiful mothers out there. And as always, if you have any question about this topic or any other topic, feel free to reach out to me. You can direct message me on Facebook, or you can email me at service@boswelltexaslaw.com, or you can give us a call, and I have a free 15-minute phone call that we can just answer any questions that you may have. And that is 832-919-6595. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.